Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
EU civil war fears as anti-Brexit Guy Verhofstadt calls for United States of Europe. A prominent anti-Brexit member of the European Parliament has called for a United States of Europe, warning that failure to act could see the continent ending up on the menu of imperial empires. Ramoner Guy Verhofstadt, a Belgian MEP and president of the European Movement, a network of organizations that has mobilized citizens and advocated for European integration since 1948, took to X to warn of the dangers of U.S. President Donald Trump's apparent desire to turn his back on European security. The former Prime Minister of Belgium was commenting on a video of Canada's new PM Mark Carney addressing the media after a cabinet meeting on Thursday. Carney had told reporters, "The old relationship we had with the United States, based on deepening integration of our economies and tight security and military cooperation, is over." Responding to the clip of Carney's remarks today, Verhofstadt wrote, "Carney is right. The battle now is also to reduce EU dependence on US, to become a sovereign United States of Europe," he continued. To do this, 27 commissioners, 27 armies, 27 vetoes, no single capital market, 3 presidents, no single person to call in Europe, doesn't make sense anymore. Europe must be reimagined, he argued, adding, "Evolve to survive or be on the menu of imperial empires or China, Russia, US." Read more. Brexit row erupts as Starmer warned against using fishing as bargaining chip. Carney is right. The battle now is also to reduce EU dependence on USDO, become a sovereign United States of Europe. To do this, 27 commissioners, 27 armies, 27 vetoes, no single capital market, 3 presidents, no single person to call in Europe. Doesn't make sense anymore. https://t:/z4g-all-sd-ro3. Verhofstadt's calls for a United States of Europe will likely spark fears of a civil war in the bloc, as the famous Ramoner is not without his critics. Proponents of the idea, which is as yet only vaguely defined, see it as a way of shoring up the continent's security and stripping away the barriers to forming a more compelling military deterrent against threats like Russia. But opponents believe the idea of a consolidated major power that could compete with the likes of the US is fanciful given the linguistic, cultural, and political differences across the continent. The prospect of a United States of Europe, a single European superstate, is one that has been in the offing for several years, and ever since French President Emmanuel Macron spearheaded the idea of an EU army. It comes amid negotiations the US is leading to end Vladimir Putin's illegal war in Ukraine. It followed Trump's decision to slap a 25% tax on imported vehicles and vehicle parts, a move he claimed was permanent, and which would have a profound impact on Washington's allies, including Canada, a major exporter of cars to the US. Don't miss EU chaos as Poland breaks ranks and stops migrants applying for asylum report. EU urges citizens to prepare for war with 72-hour survival kit as tensions soar insight. Brits face 2 passport rules to holiday in these 31 countries' latest. We use your sign-up to provide content in ways you've consented to and to improve our understanding of you. This may include adverts from us and third parties based on our understanding. You can unsubscribe at any time. Read our privacy policy. Meanwhile, Trump is now reportedly seeking U.S. control over all of Ukraine's rare minerals and energy assets, including oil and gas, in a major expansion on his previous demands as Washington leads negotiations for a ceasefire to end Putin's 3-year war in Ukraine. The proposed deal, which has been seen and compared to holding a gun to Volodymyr Zelensky's head by the Daily Telegraph, would ramp up Ukraine's dependence on the U.S. Trump has also consistently cast doubt on his commitment to Europe's security while striking a conciliatory tone towards Russia, prompting panic within Europe's biggest powers and pushes to increase military spending.